We often get asked, what are the differences between the different models of Scum Frogs that are available? I've brought 3 different models here to help you guys make a better choice when you're at your local tackle shop. So we have the Launch Frog, the Trophy Painted series, and the Bigfoot. Obviously, these are 3 different frogs with 3 different feature sets, and I'll kind of walk you guys through each one of them. So Launch Frog, obviously hence the name Launch, is a frog that generally will cast considerably further than your traditional frog. Obviously this happens for a few different reasons. It's a 3/4 ounce model, and it's got an internal tungsten parasite system that's mounted onto the shank of the hook. So that'll allow for a much further casting distance. You guys will also notice the double wide 5/0 upward pointing red hooks that are kind of custom for this type of frog. And generally that's meant to have a higher hookup ratio. You'll notice one thing with Scum Frog is the elaborate paint jobs. We have an in-house digital printing system that allows the bodies to be entirely painted from top to bottom to basically give you a much more realistic frog while fishing. The second model is the Trophy Painted series. So the Trophy Painted series is available in 2 sizes. We have the 1/2 ounce and the 5/8 ounce version. And you'll notice they're equipped with 4/0 wide gap hooks. They come with the same digital printing job. So this is obviously a white model, but we have elaborate paint jobs on these. And you'll notice that the body is kind of concave. So this will allow for when the bass bite, it has a higher hookup ratio, because generally speaking, the bass's mouth will bite down here, which will expose the hooks. One thing that's proprietary, or I should say proprietary, available on all the frogs is the extremely soft bodies. One of the hardest things is setting a hook on a frog. And when the bodies are really, really thick or really hard, generally speaking, it's a little bit harder to drive those hooks home. There's something you'll notice with Scum Frog, all the bodies are extremely soft. The third model I want to talk about, which is one of my favorite models when I bring somebody new fishing or my kids fishing, is the Bigfoot. So the Bigfoot is really a hybrid between a buzzbait and a frog. So you'll notice the Bigfoot, hence the name Bigfoot, the big feet on the back, will actually kick water like a buzzbait. So it'll actually leave a bubble trail, it'll really displace a lot of water. But it has the characteristic of a frog where it'll actually float. So if you miss a strike, or if you're coming through a different structure or cover that you want to slow down and work a little bit slower, this frog will actually sit on the surface. It's also great when it's really windy, so you can actually displace a lot more water. And you have the same double wide gap hooks that you'll have on the Trophy Painted series on the Bigfoot. We have a Scum Frog for every situation. So regardless of your skill level or the conditions you might face on the water, take a look at the Scum Frog lineup. We have a frog that's going to suit your needs.